going on, Jerome? So yesterday, the huge news was the NFL owners voting unanimously to approve the participation of NFL players in flag football, which is just added to the Olympics, starting with the 2028 Olympiads in LA. So good times, right? And also all this talks about all for one for all, for America, all that stuff, and then assembling your dream team and all that stuff. But I understand all this hype now, and it is 3 years down the line, and players are going to have to commit to this. But Olympics occur in August, so it's going to be right in the middle of training camp and preseason, all that stuff. But there's one major drawback that no one's talking about, and the drawback of NFL players playing flag football. Again, we've said this 17,000 times. Flag football is not a one-for-one corollary for American-style football. It's much closer to ultimate frisbee. But the main drawback is named Robert Edwards. Right? His name is Robert Edwards. Now, it doesn't sound familiar. First-round pick running back by the Patriots. And Robert Edwards, came out like gangbusters. His rookie year ran for 1,000 yards. The pride of Georgia looked like he was going to be the next stud running back in the National Football League, and stuff and things happened. So this is from his Wikipedia page. Edwards, blah, 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 ran for 1,115 yards, blah, 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 before blowing out his knee at an NFL rookie flag football game in Hawaii during Pro Bowl week. Now, it was a sand football flag football game, so which, by playing on sand is just stupid, right? But Edwards barely escaped the injury without having his leg amputated below the knee, and was told he might not walk again. And it was one of those horrific injuries, and it was just terrible, right? And you could say, well, it's a freak injury. Could have happened any time. Could have happened when he was training. He could have been struck by lightning. Could have been hit by a bus. Sure. But that's got to be something that's in the back of everyone's mind as players sign up to play in flag football. Now, yes, again, they could tear their ACL, they could do damage, they could have whatever at any point during doing anything. But this just does ramp up the chances that something could happen, right? Now, Edwards, respect. I mean, he missed 3 seasons following the knee injury. Also missed one due to his groin. All right, so dude almost lost his leg, and then he hurt his groin. I mean, can't Robert Edwards catch a freaking break, man? Come on. But did return limited run in 2002 with the Dolphins. Spent a couple years in the CFL as well as now coaching high school in Georgia, living a good life. So it's great to see that. But again, all these big time names that are being bandied about for flag football. I know Goodell wants to grow the game internationally, and likely what happened is that owners were strong-armed into voting to approve. But in the back of their minds, they're thinking, okay, our stars are going to be playing these full-on flag football games, which, yes, I mean, there is limited contact, but as you saw in the Pro Bowl, I mean, guys get competitive. Stuff happens, right? So knocking on all the wood, hopefully there's no alien abductions, but it's a non-zero chance. And as I said before, guys could tear ACLs training, guys could tear ACLs in training camp. We see that all the time. But on a much larger stage, that is not correlated with your team and the NFL. I don't know. So I could see this being a one-off thing with a dream team 1992 thing, but then eventually is phased out. Maybe you get the odd just retired former NFL player in to try and grow things and ambassador stuff. But also it kind of sucks because the United States literally has a thriving flag football culture, Darnell Doucette doing some great things. Now, does Darnell Doucette move the needle as much as putting Patrick Mahomes on the Olympic flag football team? No. But I mean, these guys, they work on the craft, they work on the game, they bleed for this, they do all that stuff, and they should get some recognition as opposed to just being tossed aside because the pros are here. But we'll see. Like I said, I think that this will be a one-off thing in 2028, and then maybe it just goes back to being just a regular flag football for 2032 and beyond. But I don't know. But even though this passed unanimously, like I said, there was a lot of arm twisting. There was a lot of strong arm in there by Goodell, and again, Robert Edwards has to be in the back of everyone's mind. So that's all I'm saying. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. One major drawback about NFL players playing flag football in the Olympics. Let us know your thoughts. Our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best. To do. Skull production value.